Hello, Zodiac fans. Welcome back to ABC Zodiac. Today, we're diving into the world of Taurus, the Zodiac's ultimate lover of comfort, stability, and all things indulgent. If you've ever met a Taurus, you know they're grounded, reliable, and maybe just a little bit stubborn. But don't let that fool you. Beneath their calm exterior lies a romantic heart that loves deeply and passionately. Want to win over this practical yet sensual earth sign? You're in for a treat. In this video, we'll break down exactly how to make a Taurus fall for you, from understanding their love of luxury to navigating their stubborn streak. Get ready for practical tips, relatable examples, and a few laughs along the way. Let's get started. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, so it's no surprise they have a natural affinity for the finer things in life. But here's the catch. They're not about flashy displays or over-the-top extravagance. For Taurus, quality matters more than quantity. They want something that's built to last, whether it's a designer leather bag, a delicious home-cooked meal, or a strong, stable relationship. Think about it this way. If Taurus were to pick a car, they'd go for a high-quality, dependable model like a Lexus or a Tesla, not because it's trendy, but because it's luxurious and reliable. Similarly, in love, they're not interested in short-term flings. They're looking for a connection that feels grounded and real. For a Taurus, dates that involve indulging their senses are a win. Imagine this. You plan a wine-tasting adventure at a charming vineyard, complete with cheese platters and breathtaking views. Or maybe you surprise them with tickets to a food festival where they can explore gourmet dishes. These experiences show you understand their love of comfort, indulgence, and aesthetics. But don't worry. Winning over a Taurus doesn't mean breaking the bank. Even small gestures like bringing them a thoughtfully chosen chocolate bar or taking them to a local farmer's market can make their heart melt. The key is to prioritize quality and thoughtfulness over flashiness. Taurus values trust and security above all else, and they won't let just anyone into their inner circle. If you want to win over a Taurus, you need to be patient. They're like a slow-cooked meal. Rushing the process will only ruin the outcome. Instead, focus on building a solid foundation one step at a time. For example, let's say you've just started dating a Taurus, and they seem hesitant to share too much about themselves. Don't push them. Instead, show consistency in your actions. Keep your word, follow through on plans, and be a steady presence in their life. Over time, they'll start to see you as someone they can rely on. And for Taurus, reliability is incredibly attractive. Here's another tip. Taurus loves routines. If you can establish small rituals together, like having a Sunday morning coffee date or watching a favorite Netflix show every week, they'll begin to associate you with stability and comfort. And once a Taurus trusts you, they're in it for the long haul. They're one of the most loyal signs in the zodiac, so your patience will definitely pay off. Taurus values trust and security above all else, and they won't let just anyone into their inner circle. If you want to win over a Taurus, you need to be patient. They're like a slow-cooked meal. Rushing the process will only ruin the outcome. Instead, focus on building a solid foundation one step at a time. For example, let's say you've just started dating a Taurus, and they seem hesitant to share too much about themselves. Don't push them. Instead, show consistency in your actions. Keep your word, follow through on plans, and be a steady presence in their life. Over time, they'll start to see you as someone they can rely on. And for Taurus, reliability is incredibly attractive. Here's another tip. Taurus loves routines. If you can establish small rituals together, like having a Sunday morning coffee date or watching a favorite Netflix show every week, they'll begin to associate you with stability and comfort. And once a Taurus trusts you, they're in it for the long haul. They're one of the most loyal signs in the zodiac, so your patience will definitely pay off. When it comes to love languages, Taurus is all about tangible actions that show you care. Acts of service and quality time top their list, making them one of the most grounded and practical partners. They're not the type to swoon over poetic love letters, though they wouldn't mind one every now and then. They want to see your love in action. Imagine this. Your Taurus partner has had a long, stressful day at work. Instead of just texting, "Hope your day gets better," you show up at their place with their favorite takeout and a plan to watch their comfort movie. It's these small, thoughtful gestures that make them feel loved and appreciated. Quality time is equally important. Taurus doesn't need extravagant dates. They just want your undivided attention. Whether you're taking a leisurely walk through a park, cooking dinner together, or binge-watching their favorite true crime series, it's the time spent together that matters most. The key is to be fully present. No distractions, no multitasking, just genuine connection. And if you're wondering how to score extra points, remember this. Taurus loves consistency. Make your acts of service and quality time a regular part of your relationship, and you'll see their affection grow stronger by the day. Let's face it, Taurus is famously stubborn. Once they've made up their mind about something, it's nearly impossible to change it. But this trait isn't all bad. Their stubbornness is rooted in their determination and strong sense of values, which can be incredibly inspiring. However, it can also lead to some challenging moments in a relationship. Picture this. You're planning a road trip together, and Taurus insists on taking the scenic route, even though it's longer. You know the highway would get you there faster, but trying to convince them is like arguing with a GPS set on scenic only. The best way to handle situations like this: pick your battles wisely. Ask yourself, is it worth the argument, or can you let them have their way this time? When you do need to stand your ground, approach the conversation with patience and logic. Taurus respects reasoned arguments more than emotional appeals. And remember, compromise is your secret weapon. If you can find a way to meet in the middle, like agreeing to the scenic route but stopping for lunch at your favorite diner, you'll both come away happy. Comfort is king for Taurus. They thrive in environments that feel cozy, safe, and stress-free. From plush throw blankets to aromatic candles, Taurus loves creating a haven where they can unwind and recharge. If you want to make them happy, embrace their love of all things cozy. Imagine this. It's a chilly Friday night, and instead of suggesting a loud, crowded bar, you invite your Taurus partner over for a cozy night in. You've got their favorite snacks, a streaming playlist ready to go, and maybe even a warm cup of hot cocoa waiting. This kind of date is Taurus heaven. Their love for comfort extends to how they approach relationships. Taurus wants a partner who feels like home, someone who provides emotional security and a sense of belonging. So don't be afraid to embrace the simple pleasures in life when you're with them. Sometimes the best way to their heart is through a well-cooked meal or a quiet afternoon spent reading together. Taurus is deeply loyal, but that loyalty comes with a side of possessiveness. They're not the type to share their partner's attention, and if they sense a threat, real or imagined, their jealousy can flare up. The good news is, Taurus isn't unreasonable. They just need reassurance. Let's say you're at a party, and an old friend greets you with a big hug. Your Taurus partner might shoot you a look that says, "Who's this, and why are they hugging you?" Instead of brushing it off, take a moment to introduce your friend and include your Taurus partner in the conversation. A simple gesture like holding their hand or giving them a compliment in front of others will put their mind at ease. Taurus craves security in a relationship, so make it a point to be transparent and consistent. If you're open about your feelings and prioritize them in your actions, they'll feel secure and appreciated, and that jealousy will melt away. Falling for a Taurus at work? You're not alone. Taurus has a calm, grounded energy that naturally attracts people. But when it comes to office romance, Taurus approaches things cautiously. They're not about drama or mixing business with pleasure unless they're sure it's worth the risk. If you want to pursue a Taurus coworker, discretion and patience are your best tools. Taurus is the coworker who shows up 5 minutes early to every meeting, with their tasks impeccably organized and their lunch packed in the chicest meal prep containers. They take their jobs seriously, and they expect the same from their potential partner. If you're interested in them, don't make it obvious by flirting during a team call or gossiping in the break room. Instead, start building a quiet connection by collaborating on projects or finding opportunities to engage them in meaningful conversations. For example, let's say your Taurus coworker mentions they've been swamped with work lately. Offer to share the load by helping with a spreadsheet or reviewing a document. Taurus will notice your thoughtful gesture and start seeing you as someone who's reliable and supportive. These little actions build trust, which is the foundation of any potential relationship with a Taurus. If a Taurus does decide to pursue a workplace romance, they'll likely want to keep it private, at least at first. They don't want their personal life becoming the topic of water cooler gossip. So, if you're dating a Taurus coworker, respect their need for discretion. Plan dates that don't scream office affair, like a casual dinner at a low-key spot or a weekend hike in the hills. And remember, Taurus values stability, so any drama or public displays of affection at work are a definite no-go. Can love bloom with a Taurus at work? Absolutely. Just remember to keep things professional during office hours and let your connection grow naturally. If they're interested, Taurus will eventually make it known, and when they do, they'll be as dedicated to your relationship as they are to their career. Let's address the big question. Can a one-night stand with a Taurus lead to something more? The answer is yes, but only if it aligns with Taurus's sense of trust, comfort, and emotional connection. For Taurus, intimacy isn't just physical. It's a doorway to something deeper. If they feel a genuine connection during that one night, they'll start considering the potential for a long-term relationship. Picture this. You've spent an unforgettable evening with a Taurus, complete with great conversation, shared laughs, and undeniable chemistry. The next morning, you're wondering if this could turn into something real. Here's the thing. Taurus isn't one to rush into a relationship after a single night. They need to feel safe and certain before committing. If you're hoping for more, take the time to build on the foundation you've already established. The best approach? Show them that the night wasn't just a fleeting moment for you. A simple but thoughtful follow-up text can work wonders, like, "I had such a great time getting to know you. Would you like to grab coffee sometime soon?" This lets them know you value the connection beyond just the physical. However, don't pressure them for an immediate response. Taurus likes to take their time when making decisions, especially when it comes to relationships. If they're interested, they'll reciprocate with consistent communication and subtle efforts to spend more time with you. And if they don't feel the same way, they'll let you know respectfully. They're not the type to lead someone on. One important thing to keep in mind: Taurus values emotional security and loyalty. If they sense that you're playing games or treating the situation casually, they'll retreat faster than you can say, "Netflix and chill." On the other hand, if you show them that you're serious about exploring a deeper connection, they'll start opening up to the possibility of love. A one-night stand with a Taurus can absolutely lead to something lasting, but it requires patience, honesty, and a willingness to take things at their pace. When Taurus feels that your intentions are genuine, they'll be more than willing to give love a chance. So, there you have it, the ultimate guide to making a Taurus fall for you. They're loyal, romantic, and grounded, but they're also all about comfort and stability. Are you ready to embrace their love of cozy nights, their stubborn streak, and their need for trust? If the answer is yes, you might just have found your perfect match. Thanks for tuning in to ABC Zodiac. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more cosmic insights. See you next time.